It's all led up to this. The prelims, the regional cups, even today at the World Finals for SWC. We now stand at the precipice of the grand finals between Kelian Bao and Lest. My name is Evan, and I'm still here with Thompson and Stoic. Stoic, do you think Kelian Bao has what it takes to dethrone the two-time champ?
You know, the way it's going today, I can't help but say yes. The way that Lest has been playing, Lest has been going to all these game fives, I don't think Kelian Bao is the type of person to be up 2 games and then to just give 2 wins back to Lest. I feel like if that's Kelian Bao, he goes for the throat, he finishes it off. Keep in mind, guys, this grand final is a best of 7, so it's a little bit different now. But I think Kelian Bao is the one to finish it off if he's in that situation where he's up 2 games, up 3 games, whatever.
Yeah, and they have time, and you know what? It's like we pointed out, right? The most important part is the pivot, and Lest is really good at the pivot, right, Thompson?
Yeah, actually, I'm voting for Lest because Lest has the in-game experience and also the game knowledge, but Kelian Bao, he also has game knowledge, but not to the depth of Lest. I feel like Kelian Bao is very spoon-fed by great runes and great LD
I see what you're saying. You know, he plays within his own pool. He plays within his own sphere, right? You know, Lest is constantly searching for those new avenues, new places to take the game, and his game and the game.
When you play against Kelian Bao, it's like S-tier unit, S-tier unit,
Yeah.
S-tier, Han, you know, Han, Kovarchi, you know, everything's S-tier. When you play against Lest, my God, like tricks, you know, like Jongnam. My heart goes out to Lest. I'm a little bit biased. I want Lest to win and get his 3-peat.
Yeah, it's fun stuff. So 3-peat, rooting for Lest here, rooting for Kelian Bao. The table's a little bit split at this point. I love the idea of Lest getting a third win, getting his name on the Hall of Fame right there one more time. I love the idea, you know, of Lest getting the 3-peat is so cute. However, I do think that Kelian Bao's got it. Just purely from like what I've seen so far today, his draft is just so good. Love to be proven wrong. Love to be proven wrong though, but like I think that's just what I'm seeing. We'll have to see what Lest is feeling though.
2 against 1, huh?
Two against 1. But I just have a lot of confidence in Kelian Bao. You know, Kelian Bao, between today, his Legend tournament finishes, everything leading up to this point, I think the dude's got
I mean, how can you not root for Kelian Bao? He has all the LDs, he has all the runes. You can't outspeed him. He has Berkhild and Wunsa, and you can't like outslow him because he has Kavarchi and, you know, other damage dealers.
And I can't emphasize enough to, you know, when I say I'd love to be proven wrong, for Lest to get that 3-peat, right? You know, it's like we talk about how much it takes, you know, to stay at the top of Summoner's War. Like, you know, Lest has been doing this for a while, but it's because he's put in time. He's being diligent about it.
Absolutely.
You know, the ceiling keeps raising and he keeps fighting higher and higher. Like, the dude is great. Let's see if he has what it takes to do it a 3rd time.
Right.
圧倒的勝利で終わらせるのか、多彩な戦略で3度目の優勝を飾るのか、栄光を手にするのは誰だ。サマナーズウォーワールドアリーナチャンピオンシップ2024ワールド決勝戦、コリンバオ VS レスト。
Incoming to the stage, Kelian Bao versus Lest for the last game of the day, the only best of 7. These players are going to have time to adapt and get to know each other well. We're going to see the best of the best throw down. It's all decided here for the SWC 2024 World Finals. Let's take one last look at our competitors. We got Kelian Bao. We've seen this lineup, Thompson. We know that this is a stacked draft. Is he going to change anything for Lest, or is he going to stay to what he's done this whole day?
It's crazy how much depth Kelian Bao has. Now that we're able to see this under the world, it's just a treat being able to see this player play in this World Arena SWC format, because he has, like, imagine the depth having a really fast Gianna on Swift, That's tanky too. Doesn't crit, and also Kovarchi really fast on Swift, and also another Veronica on Swift. And that's not his fastest. He also has Zibala, he also has Burkhild, and he also has Wunsa. This guy in a battle of speed, in a game defined by speed, Kelian Bao is on top of it.
So Stoic, with that in mind, what does Lest have to do to kind of dance around that?
I mean, I don't think Les changes anything that he's done today. He's doing exactly what I believe he needs to do, and that's to keep his opponents guessing. It's so impossible to read this man. There's a reason why he keeps going, coming back from these reverse sweeps, because he is that kind of guy to just you think you have it all under control until you don't. And I think that's what's going to happen here with Kelian Bao.
Let me put it like this. Kelian Bao has a bazooka, Les has a handgun, but Les could still kill you with a handgun. You shoot it in the heart, you shoot you in the head, you're still dead.
There you go. He's what I'm wondering is, will Les keep picking things like the tricks and the silver, or has he got more that he hasn't shown us yet?
I think Les is going to really have to depend on using units like Young Hong, and I saw earlier Evna as well, and go from there and try to beat Kelian Bao in that avenue. Actually, I know Les has a lot of experience playing Kelian Bao, and Kelian Bao has not a lot of experience playing Les, because Les is bringing out a lot of different tools, and he's playing different than the ladder you play against Les. However, Les plays against Kelian Bao a lot and in the ladder, and downloaded a lot of knowledge based on Kelian Bao. That's why I vote Les is going to win, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, Lest was looking a little bit stressed out, a little nervous. Rightfully so, to be honest. Kelian Bao is showing the same amount of reservation as he's had the entire day.
Yeah, well, that's because Kelian Bao has a bazooka and then he has a handgun.
Yeah, but Les can find that opportunity.
Yeah, you shoot him in the heart. You shoot him in the heart.
Yeah.
Well, both these players had different avenues that they were taking today. Where if Les looks like he had a rough day, he had a rough day. Two reverse sleeps back to back, and then Kelian Bao is looking as relaxed as ever.
We actually saw a little chink in Kelian Bao's armor, and that was like when the Veronica got resisted. And I feel like if you want to beat Kelian Bao, one of the biggest ways to beat Kelian Bao is just let the Veronica through, ban the Gianna, and just pray that she doesn't AoE strip reset your whole team.
So you bank on the res, you bank
on res, but also units nowadays have really strong skill 1. Like Chandra could strip and stun, and if your skill 1 doesn't strip and stun, you could also proc, So of course you're in the driver's seat if you're Kelian Bao, but then all his units are on Swift, and you have a chance to proc, and you have a chance to still do stuff with skill 1.
The whole basis of the Holy Trinity, like you said too, those three, the Chandra, Vela, Cigar, they all have very strong first skills. Just to your credit there, it's like you're right.
And I kept saying to ban the Sierra, because that whole comp is really scared of Sierra, because Sierra is Sierra is that unit that even though you resist, Sierra can still bomb you and then kill off a unit.
Yeah.
Sierra's really scary to play against.
The scariest. So we'll see. I want to see if Les can kind of give it that respect that maybe some other people haven't given the Ciara, but he's also not playing Ciara.
Yeah, today I haven't seen this happen much. I don't know why, because people don't want to risk it, but we all know that this Sierra could be Sonia'd, because it's high damage, and you could Sonia the Sierra. I really want to see someone try to Sonia the Sierra.
I haven't seen a lot of Snake today, huh, Stoic?
No, not at all. No, as high damage as we've seen today has been Dominic, I think. In a really strong Miles. That's all we've seen when it came from damage out the gate. So there's nothing like that. We've not seen a single Sonya today. I don't know if a lot of people are just on edge and don't want to, but you're making a great example here. Is if Kelian Bao is going to draft in a Sonya, how do you not? I mean, if Kelian Bao is going to take a CR, how do you not draft something where you're like, oh, I just kill that instantly? Just do it.
Yeah, because we know how the Sierra is ruined now, unless he makes a change in his ruins, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah, there's answers out there. Someone just needs to be brave enough to try them, because ultimately that is really it's putting yourself out there to the point of vulnerability.
Yes.
You could actually, if it doesn't work, that's the game.
I'll also tell you the other side of this coin is that in G3, a lot of the G3 players' units are very are anti-Sonya because they're in G3 for a reason. They see tons of Sonya, and Sonya is one of the most strongest unit in the meta right now. That's why like every unit you have to be anti-Sonya.
Yeah, high defense. Have to build it around the Sonya. It'd be interesting to see if maybe Les could be brave enough to like do that, knock out that Ciara, the post ban.
I could see how Les doesn't want to risk it and bring the Sonya out. So that's why I say I feel like in this game you could bring something a little bit more higher chance of winning with Yang Hong and the Ethna. But having that high speed threat is very important in this matchup against Kelian Bao.
Between the two of them, who outspeeds the other?
Yeah, that's a great question because Les has just really fast runes, but then Les has really fast runes, but he has everything on will.
Yeah.
Kelian Bao is just really fast overall. It's really hard to outspeed Kelian Bao as well.
So it may be something worth attempting and then pivoting if necessary.
Yeah, Kelian Bao, however, not all his units are on will. His Berghild is not on will, and also his Sonya is not on will, and so we'll see how this goes.
It's like you have 7 games, give it a try.
Yeah.
See how it goes. And speaking of giving things a try too, I want to shout out today's sponsor, Google Play Games. Give it a try on PC. Enjoy higher frame rates, keybinds, and more. Thank you to Google Play Games for sponsoring SWC 2024 and also giving us login rewards for if you're playing on there for the first time, including a legendary scroll after you make your first purchase. Stoic Kelian Bao is looking undeterred right now, to be honest. Is Les going to make him lean in? That's what I want to know.
I know, I just want to make him lean forward just one time, come out of that seat and just feel what it's like to be on the edge.
Let me tell you, from the experience of playing Kelian Bao in ladder, Kelian Bao is afraid of a lot of these units that will revenge and take a turn, like Heigang, Nyx, Verd, or Pater. Hopefully Les did his homework and find a way to be able to come back and take a turn 2 and capitulate turn 1 to Kelian Bao as well.
I like how you describe that, because you you've faced him on the ladder before, so you know kind of what he's afraid of in there. So Pater's one of them too. Maybe Les can find a way to kind of lean into those units, those counter picks down the line.
Maybe Les doesn't have Pater, but definitely like Triple Revenge, Verd, Heigang, and Nyx is very good against Kelian Bao.
Yeah, we haven't seen Les play around with Nyx, right? He's got the Nyx, and he hasn't picked it. I really
Les
think
doesn't have the Nyx,
he doesn't.
But we don't know. Yeah,
he doesn't. I really think that he's got something he hasn't shown yet. I think he's been kind of banking that he can like withhold some of his secret weapons up until this point. I reckon that we're going to see a pick that he hasn't even touched this entire bracket yet, Stoic. Like, I think he's really got something in his back pocket for this.
Yeah, that's also how I would like to think as well, that Les has got something more prepared for us, because if it's just the silver, the Gurkha, and I guess what else he's the tricks as well. I do feel like Les is in for something. If those are the 3 units that he's bringing, I feel like Kelian Bao is very ready for Les.
It's funny how you guys say Les. It's funny how you say Les has a secret weapon, but I feel like Kelian Bao is the one with the secret weapon, because Kelian Bao hasn't used his Yodong yet, and there's a lot of. You guys have to know this. Kelian Bao has almost every LD in the game.
Yep.
Oh no.
So Kelian Bao is the one with the weapons that we haven't seen before. Like, if you bring a Gurkha, Kelian Bao has Kelian to counter your Gurkha.
When he's got everything, is it really a secret? We'll see. Les has to prepare for everything in the game. I'd be looking stressed up there too. Look at that crowd. Stoic, they have been so great today. They have been so excited this whole day. It's been so fun spending the day here live in Tokyo. Like,
we've had an amazing crowd here, and it's amazing to see, like, obviously the crowd favorite, the hometown hero, Kenitama, watching him play, and you can hear the crowd was really, really behind him. But then after, we lost Kelian Bao and we moved on for the rest of it, that crowd is still out there bumping. They're excited. They're loving the game, and they're loving everything that's happening today. It's so awesome to see everybody just reacting to Summoner's War.
Yeah. And it feels so immersive here. You got the statue, you've got the clouds in here, you got the glass. I feel like I'm on the Sky Islands.
I think one of my ways to deal with Kelian Bao, I'm not there, I'm not sitting on the chair up there, but one of my ways to deal with Kelian Bao is to take away his Veronica and then pick a Heigang and deal with Kelian Bao from there. Because even if you have Wumsa and you're bringing a speed threat, it's going to be tough for Kelian Bao to deal with, to pick his Wumsa and his Gianna. without having Veronica there, Veronica is, I think, a big tool for Kelian Bao.
You make a good point because Veronica is the only thing that's turning off the hay game.
Exactly.
And then after that, now you suddenly have something of an answer.
Yeah, but even if Veronica's not turning off the hay game, there's still a lot of chances that Veronica goes, then Hagen goes next, and then your whole team, something happens if a resist happens, you know?
Yeah, you may need to bank on a resist
Yeah.
to a certain extent.
That's how Kelian Bao's been losing. People just banking on the resist.
Yeah, resist. Maybe it was a resist lead the whole time, Stoic.
Yep.
Maybe that was the answer.
Maybe that's the answer. You're right, because that technically comes down to it. You know, if you're able to resist anything, you can win anything as well.
Seeing some smiles.
Now for Lest, what do you think Kelian Bao is going to have to do to beat Lest?
Exactly what he's been doing all day.
Oh, just pick the
To be
Exodia comp?
honest,
Yeah, but that makes it very linear, right? Then that means Les is the one that has to figure out a way to beat Kelian Bao.
I think he's
Yeah.
responding. I think that's kind of the place that he's in. I think he's putting him in, especially because he's not playing Ciara. So that means Kelian Bao gets to pick what he wants to play first, and now Les needs to dance around it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's so basically Kelian Bao has the tempo, and Les just needs to kind of figure out the answer.
Yeah, I know Les plays on a lot of different accounts, but there's no account to really play to simulate Kelian Bao's account. Because Kelian Bao just has everything, so you can't
there's
really
no simulating
practice.
that.
Can't really practice it against Kelian Bao. And as Les, you could practice against your turn 1 opponent, turn 2 opponent, but now is the finals. I don't think you could practice against your finals. You're just worried about beating the first player you're playing against.
And I think there is an element of truth to when, like, in their player profiles, Les is saying that he didn't do anything super special to prepare, right? Other people need to prepare for him. Woo! So he might be in that position. Let's see how this goes. We are in the grand finals. This is round 1. Will Les get a three-peat, or will Kelian Bao dethrone the previous champ? Stoic and Thompson, take it away.
Let's see if he's got what it takes to dethrone that champion indeed. Pre-bans are getting locked in right here. Oliver, the 33 speed lead, and Berghild going to be getting the bans out right here. Lest with our first pick.
Oh, we just
Berghild.
reached our 3rd viewership milestone, so that means everyone is also getting a Devilmon as well as 10 mystical scrolls.
Beautiful. I knew we could do it, Evan. I knew it. So let's see what happens here. We got Ciara, we have the Veronica. Ciara has been locked in by Kelian Bao all day. I am curious if Lest has one prepared to take away from Kelian Bao later on, but we'll see if we can get there. Jongnam, we've got Silver and the Yanhong being drafted by Lest.
Yeah, now that the Veronica got through, it looks like Les could have a Jemire angle, or just try to figure out how to deal with Veronica. But I like the Jemire angle for Les right here. It's definitely going to be a high-speed unit, but then is Jemire going to be the last pick, or is it going to be a different speed lead?
Well, let's see what's going to be here. So the Ethna
Vanessa?
chosen. It could be
Jemire?
Vanessa.
Oh,
Water
Ryu.
Ryu. Is that going to be enough here?
Right,
So,
Ryu is actually really good against Wunsa.
oh, he's predicting a Wunsa as a last pick here, huh? There is the Wunsa. Let's see if he chooses to lock it in. Last time he drafted the Wunsa, he took it back and put something else there.
Yeah, so now he
Locks
could just ban the Han, and then Kelian Bao is going to ban the Light Hacker.
Yeah, ban out the 33. And it's 24 versus 24. Bans out the Wunsa, bans out the Light Hacker this time.
Doesn't want to deal with the speed, but then now Ryu seems kind of like more of a dead pick, but it seems like Les might be getting the first turn.
All right, let's see it. Kelian Bao, last.
No.
Here it is. That is
Kelian
a
Bao
very
so fast.
Zabala boosting up the Veronica. Veronica looking to get an AoE reset. Any resists out there? There is one resist out there. It is going to be on the Watery. Watery looking for some big strips here. Does get a little bit, gets exactly what he needs to do here. Needs to glance up this Han. Does land. The bomb's going to be coming out. He needs to land the stun from this bomb. Bomb lands on top of Jongnam. Detonates this bomb. Needs the stun. Puts it down at 50%. We've got a lot of damage. Does he choose to go for it?
Wow.
He goes for it! And he gets that kill onto the Ethna as well.
But if Jongnam procs, he can still lose. Jongnam proc? Oh, but he got reset 2
He got
turns.
reset there. There's nothing going to be happening from that proc here. Can he get at least a stun? No stun's going to be happening. Yanhong looks cooked right now.
The Zibala outsped both the Yonghong and the Ethna. Ethna beat 119 Stoic.
Yep, that's... I mean, that's going to be it for Yanhan. Yanhan dies there. The Jognam's going to be dying there. Just a flawless victory coming out of Kelian Bao. He is so fast.
Esna is 119. Zibala is 115.
That's a fast Kelian Bao. Round 1 goes to Kelian Bao.
Yeah, hats off to Les, man. I would actually draft it exact same way as Les and just hope I outspeed Zibala. That Zibala is insane.
But now do you pivot away from that? Now that you've tried the speed, do you change?
You guys, the problem is the Zibala's not even the fastest unit. Wunsa goes in front of the Zibala.
Yeah,
He already banned the Wunsa.
Well, I feel like right there. I think
Right
that
there.
says that though, because you already banned out the Wunsa. It's the fastest
It's already
unit,
the fastest,
and then
yeah.
you couldn't outspeed the Zabal.
They're the fastest
Zabal is
Zibala,
even in the pre-ban right now.
Oh my god.
You don't speak contest.
What do you do? What can you do?
You don't speak
This is
contest.
actually a work of art. I'm actually really enjoying this World's Finals. This is amazing. Just watching this guy do his work, it's amazing.
The
man.
level of play being shown off here, it's a perfect grand finals.
The speed they're playing in, you guys. Ethna, Younghong, speed lead.
Oh, there's the Yuldong.
There it is.
Yildong.
Wow.
By the way, this Yildong, you guys, is like 300 speed on Violent Will. No, it is. It is.
Oh,
It's on
no.
Violent Will. It's 300 speed.
Oh man, so there's the Fire Hacker coming out as well. Like I said before, I was a really big fan of laying down a Seimei after seeing the Fire Hacker,
Right.
Jognam, even Silver. I feel like
Yeah.
Seimei is still super good because the whole thing about Silver is laying
Right now,
down
he's
the
really
debuffs so
scared
that
of
everything
Sonya.
lands.
He's really scared
Oh,
of Sonya,
look at
really
this.
scared of Juno. Everything pairs so well with Yildong.
Zenisek first showing here. This is what we're talking about with Kelian Bao having everything. It's just going to drop in whatever he wants. Zenisek comes in here. Gianna's going to be coming into this draft here. Just 4 LD5s getting slammed down. And we've got a Viva Chill on the other side, though.
I wonder if this Zenisek is on Bio and also goes in front of the 300 speed Bio Will. It'll gonna see that.
He does have a
Pater
payer.
gets banned out here.
Yeah, he does have a Pater. Yes, Pater is really good against Kelian Bao, and Kelian Bao has to respect it and ban the Pater. I was telling you guys this earlier.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's crazy.
33 speed lead for Les, 24 speed lead for Kelian Bao. Kelian Bao taking turn 1 with the Viva Chill.
Viva Chill
Not Viva Chill with the
Bird Hill.
Bird Hill.
Viva Chill's on Swift, actually outspeeding the Gianna, but not outspeeding the Burkill.
Oh, everybody gets stunned up here. We're going to see the hug coming out. Oh, he doesn't have to hug. He has to skill 3, and then he can hug later on. Nice slows. Let's see the damage. 3.5k per hit.
Yeah, do you guys see? This is a Swift Viva Chill, so no procs is going to happen.
Yeah. Here comes a big skill 3. He needs to get the AoE stuns. Of course, he's not going to be landing on
Wow.
top of the bird kill just yet, but get the negative debuffs coming out here. Big skill 2 coming out. I know he needs to get rid of this. Jongnam does get the initial turn, stunning up the bird kill.
Les is proccing a lot, you guys.
He needs to.
But he can't stun up the Burkill.
Branding across the table right now. Many debuffs across the table right now.
Yeah, it looks like Les has stabilized because of a few violent procs, and now Les is in the driver's seat.
Well, the Fire Hacker is going to get put down right here. No turns coming out of this. Oh, never mind. Plenty of turns coming out of this Jognam. It's
Jognam
a
has
big
full health
skill
already.
3.
Yeah.
Double res.
Yep, that's going to be it for Gianna. Gianna's going to be dropping there. I'd have to say Les is pretty fortunate in this match right here.
I mean, fortunate, yes, but also Kelian Bao not picking a Veronica is really huge here because if he picked a Veronica, then it doesn't matter if Les violent procs, right?
Well, Kelian Bao tried something different. He wanted to bring out the old Dong this time.
I thought the Veronica was coming because of the Heigang pre-ban.
I thought the Veronica was coming too.
I thought that's what he was leaning into, but he gave Les an opportunity there by not picking it after that. It seemed like he maybe changed his mind after the pre-ban.
Well, that's less than round number 2 there. He's got a match on the board as well, so it's 1-1 in this game to 7.
Amazing match, man. That Jognam proc into like all the other units proccing was really insane. Into the Silver. Yeah.
That's why you ruin him on Violent.
Exactly. Well, yeah, well said, because Kelian Bao has the Swift Zibala, Swift Burkill and the Swift Gianna, right? And the other guy will tend to proc.
Yeah.
So there's the Hagang, there's Zabala. They're available to draft as we get into this round number 3 right here. Free bands getting locked in
I
right
would
now.
almost get rid of Veronica.
You said Veronica. I think Veronica's a great band, but also Silver is a great band
Yeah.
on Kelian Bao's side.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Berkhild is just allows so much things because I don't think Berkhild should get barred when your own team gets extra turns. That's why like having Berkhild and Chandra or Berkhild and Sierra, Berkhild just gets so many bars because you keep giving yourself turns.
Yeah, you make a good point with the turn cycling from the bomb units like Ciara and Gianna.
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
feeding her. Yeah, if she was more closer to an Omduat, might be a little bit better.
I'm surprised that the Silver didn't get banned out because I feel like Les is really relying on picking the Silver or picking a 33 speed lead.
Yeah, well, there's the Silver coming out for Lest once again. I feel like we see a Ciara now. Ciara's been the
it's-
consistent pick coming out of
absolutely
Kelian Bao.
good call. But right now he needs
Oh.
to match 33 speed leads against Les.
Oliver and the Veronica coming back.
And good call on the Veronica ban because now Veronica got picked. It wouldn't have got through, you know, Evan.
Yeah, thank you. And especially because Hagang's back on the table. It gives him an avenue.
Yeah. He might just go with, oh, he went with Miles. Interesting. I want to see the tricks again, actually.
Let's see
Is it
what's
going to be an
gonna
Ethna? Water Twin
Double
Angel.
water.
Yeah, I like that pick as well. Speed lead is always really
It's
safe.
not often you get to see that coming from Les where he goes double same unit like that. He's usually very, very good at, spreading his units around.
Yeah, so now it's a battle of speed again, and Les could round up his draft with 2 Swift units like Ethna and another Swift unit. But right now we know how fast Zibala is. It's going to be tough for Les to navigate through this.
It definitely is. It's going to be really tough because it's a Woonsa last pick now.
Yeah, it is a Woonsa last pick.
Oh, the Gurkha. Is that going to work here?
It's going to work by, it's called something called stacking.
Oh, yes.
It's on
Resistance.
revenge. It's on revenge too, right? I think-
No, it's on will. It's on bio will,
Okay.
yes.
Would be
So we're
kinda
banning
cute.
out the 33.
We're banning out
the Woonsa. Oh, we're banning out Han.
I think Han is the ban here. Oh, Woonsa is the ban here. You're right.
Oh,
Okay.
Gurkha's
He
going to
made
be
the Gurkha.
He's that confident in his speed.
Well, yeah, he outsped him from the beginning.
Yeah. Both play. Oh my God, the Kelian Bao looks really good in this match. It's all about resistance.
Kelian Bao is not on will though, on Zibala, so yeah, the Miles might not outspeed.
Goes right to the Veronica. Veronica's going to be taking a turn here. Needs to land on top of this Ethna. Let's see what happens. There it is.
Full
Gets it
team
across
reset.
the board, dude. Veronica, one of the best units in this game.
Yeah, I want to say this over and over. The shield ruins does not, one set of shield ruins does not counter Veronica. You need at least 2 or 3 set of shield ruins to counter Veronica.
Oops, a lot of damage coming into this Zabal, but it's really not going to matter too much. I feel like a lot of stuff's going to be happening. Early defense break, not that early of a defense break, but Ethna is going to be dropping here.
Yeah, it's amazing the speed these guys are playing at. Look at how fast Miles is, the Ethna is, and also Veronica and Zibala. These guys are just fighting at such high speeds.
Here comes a big skill 2 here. There really isn't much Les can do right now. Here comes a skill 3, locking him in. Oh my God, Kelian Bao is looking so comfortable right now.
Kelian Bao is making Les, his Swift Will Twin Angel, look so slow. Right?
This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just another showcase of how well ruined Kelian Bao is. Having this Zibala as a tool to be like a Swiss Army knife, being able to heal, being able to freeze, reset cooldowns, also boost up, having that first turn option to boost up your Veronica if your Veronica is not fast enough.
Yep, there's that heal right there. I don't know why I was expecting to see a violent proc coming out of the Zabala. There's no way we're going to see that proc.
Yeah, but Zibala does so much, you know,
Yeah.
being able to heal, it's like a Swiss Army knife, it's so good.
It really, really is.
Yeah, now even Kelian Bao could just skill 1 for the rest of the game and he could still win.
Drops that unit right here. We've got that 3rd skill. You can just finish off the Water Twin
Yeah,
Angels
with
right
skill
here.
3, exactly.
Yep. Drops it. Use whatever skill he wants. Holy! Kelian Bao is so strong. I feel like never in a million years did I think Les would be put in a corner like this.
I know.
Yeah, the strength come from how fast Zibala is. If he doesn't have that rune depth and that Zibala is so fast, then like he still will lose to Les.
I think he may need to part with the silver too. I don't think Silver did
I almost
too
need to
much.
rewatch APAC and see what happened with Pooh.
you
Because
guys-
Pooh handled Kelian Bao, and it's like, where was Kelian Bao at now?
You guys, Kelian Bao is not that good against Nyx, not that good against like Hey Gang, not that good against all the stuff Pooh has like Ragdoll. But then, like you guys, Les is trying to contest speed with Kelian Bao. He's just a hair too slow, just a hair too slow.
And I think
Free bans.
I think it was a pre-ban Veronica pick a Hay Gang.
I mean, when you
really
put
think
all
it
your
was.
eggs, in the basket, a 119 unit, you put your fastest Swift set on a 119 unit, and the Zabala outspeeds it. There's not much you could do about it, man.
So let's see the direction that he chooses, because the Old Dog's coming back here with the Berghild once again. Keep in mind your pre-bans out of the Viva Shell and the Zabala here. Lest opting to go with the Hay Gang and this Trix once again. Zenisek coming back into the picture. There's the Eleanor. I don't think he lands this Eleanor, but he flashed it last time. I don't think he goes with
Nyx.
I don't
Nyx is
think he-
really
Other
good
Nyx.
into tricks.
Other Nyx.
Nyx is actually really good into tricks and also silver. He could slam it in and it wouldn't be a bad pick.
Limiting debuffs to 2.
Also, Nyx has a 44% HP lead. It'll be really hard to kill.
Yeah.
It'll be really hard
and
to
he's
kill.
playing more of a bruiser, like a bruisery team right now.
Yes.
He's playing that Old Dog. That's the play.
So he's just
It's
gonna
almost
ban the
like-
last pick.
It's
Yeah.
like playing the same A, but not playing the same A. It's
and
more
having-
aggressive.
Right, having this 44% HP lead is gonna nerf the Jongnam a lot because Jongnam will not be able to absorb attack bar.
I think you ban out that last pick. You're just banning out the
No,
chakra.
okay, yeah, you. I was gonna say you don't ban out the Nyx, but he banned out the Nyx. Nyx was a really great pick over here. I really
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But let's just see if the Zabala, the Zenisek outspeeds the Yodong.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Berghild taking turn 1 here for Kelian Bao. Kelian Bao up 1 game on Lest right now.
That didn't really count because he boosted the Silver's attack bar up from the strip.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's see what he can pull out here. He's got the branding on the Berghild.
So there it is. Doesn't get anything on the Old Dong just yet. Now he's getting a Despair Stun on the Old Dong. So
But
really
it doesn't matter.
fortunate.
It doesn't matter because there's a Zenisek.
That is true.
And now he could bomb the Jongnam.
Yep, bomb comes out.
And then he could heal up with the second skill.
A lot of healing. Let's see what happens. No stuns coming out here. We have a hug option going on to the Berghild. Third skill's coming out, looking to get boost and slows. Only one slow is going to be landing on top of this Jognam, though.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Kelian Bao's team is very susceptible to Hey Gang. And I just don't think some of the LDC have those enough against Hey Gang.
Yep. This is interesting that when he goes into this like more turn, I don't want to call it turn 2, but more of a not dominant turn 1 playstyle. I feel like this is where Les can get his wins for sure.
Yeah, on top of Les getting his wins, just having the Hey Gang paired up with all the immunity buffs that the Silver could provide is a big deal for Les.
Yep. No stuns coming out there.
There's a lot of sustain on the side of Kelly about suspiciously more sustain because of the Yule Dong.
Yeah, the Gildong and the Zenisek.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Yodong only heals himself. So, yeah, like...
Not going to be killing here. Chandra is going to be dropping right there. We finish off the Tricks here. Oh, not finish off just yet, but you do. I do believe you kill Tricks, get it out of here.
Yeah, still going to be an uphill climb for both of them. I mean, at least for Les. He needs to deal enough damage, and he needs to find a way to fight around Zenisek. But I think he will be able to fight around Zenisek because skill 2 from Jongnam does a lot of damage.
Yep. Jongnam also gets to heal, which is really nice for him.
Yes, Jongnam gets to heal, but then we have to make sure the heal is available because skill 3 puts the suppression on from Silver.
Ooh, no Despair Stun's going to be happening here. So here comes
This
the
is a big
skill
strip.
2. Oh, does get a pretty good amount.
But then a little misplay because there was a Hey Gang on the other side. I think the MVP of this game is Hey Gang.
We've got to drop the Silver. Is he able to kill Silver? Silver does go down here.
And now he gets to kill off a unit with skill 2, and this Jongnam looks quite healthy.
Yep, and the additional turn as well.
Yeah, right now he's just looking to pummel into Kelian Bao's Ildong, and now Ildong's second skill is on a 4-turn cooldown because it used second skill through suppression.
Yes. Yep. No Despair Stuns coming out here. He needs to get the stun here. No stun's going to be happening.
He's gonna
I think
heal
that's gonna
back
be
up.
it. Yeah, he heals
There's
back
a
up. to
big
skill
heal.
3. There's the stun. There's the additional turn as well. Les is able to clap back here.
Yeah, but there's still bombs. There's still going to be bombs from the Zenisek, so we got to watch out for that. Zenisek,
Keep it back though.
yeah, if it procs though. Zenisek being very being immune to attack bar pushback, so Hey Gang skill 1 will never be able to push back Zenisek.
Is that bomb going to be enough?
Yes, I think that bomb is enough.
There's a stain. Oh my god,
yeah,
it is going to be
Hey
enough.
Gang against Zenisek.
Yeah, but and Hey Gang,
Look at the
The
healing.
healing is too much.
it's too much.
Oh, look
yeah.
at the healing.
This is the wrong unit to be 1v1.
Yeah, that's
He's
the
immune to
bomb.
everything. He's immune to
Can't do
It's still
anything.
uphill climb for Les.
Oh man.
Oh,
Kelian Bao suddenly 1 game away
No.
from a title. Yeah, it's a best of 7, 1 game away.
Oh, okay.
Best of 7, 1 game away. Look at that.
Wow.
Les needs to do something right now, otherwise he loses the chance at a 3-peat.
Oh, best of 7.
Yeah, it's the first best of 7 of the day. The only best of 7 of the day.
In Summer's War history, the only best of 7 right now.
Yeah,
Man.
now if you're Les and you're figuring out how to beat Kelian Bao, who are you going to prevent? Yeah, Kelian Bao is going to prevent the Hey Gang, and then
Yeah.
you see the Burkill being banned out.
Yep, Burgill gets banned out here.
You see,
Les has. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Les has first pick.
You see Les is just taking turns banning the high-speed units that Kelian Bao has.
Yep, Jongnam's coming back into the picture here. There's the CR. There's the Gianna coming right back. Not having to worry about a Hagang, but obviously Les has the patter. You know, that's something that he can utilize, but not if a Veronica comes in and just devastates everything.
Yeah, but Veronica, now he doesn't have to deal with Hey Gang, so he could first pick Gianna.
Yep, there's the patter coming in nice and early.
Yeah, Patter being able to deal with everything that Gianna wants to do to your team.
Which I think that's great. I always like doing that myself, bringing in like something that they already hate and they already kind of want to ban because of what they first picked. I think that's great, and that gives you opportunity to take 2 units to just add more devastation to the draft.
Yeah, but Pater doesn't do anything into Veronica, and
Yeah,
now
no.
Veronica's got picked. Les still has to figure out 2 speed leads to go against Kelian Bao as well.
I don't like this Chiwu because when I see a Chiwu right here, I know it's the 24 speed lead that he's looking for, but I know for a fact that he has not been utilizing this as a fast unit, so whatever Swift sets on this Chiwu, it's not that good. Because he's prioritizing other Swift stuff.
Yeah, he has to go with double speed lead, so he went with Silver and Chiwu.
Is there anything Sonya Tech on the other side of that field, or is Sonya banned already?
Other than Ethna, I don't see anything Sonya can outspeed, so he's probably going to ban the Ethna.
Bans the Ethna, Sonya's going to get banned out as well. I mean, those are the number 1 units.
So now who's faster, Chiwu or Veronica?
We're about to find out. Is Chiwu that? Chiwu is that
Wow.
fast. Didn't see that coming at all. I thought that was going to be some, not great Swift runes on that
This
Chiwu.
is exactly what Les needed.
Yeah, it's amazing to see how fast his Chiwu was.
Where has he been the whole
know.
day? Like,
We had a lot of opportunities where we needed to see a very fast unit, and that's not what we got. So now we're getting it here.
Well, this game, Kelian Bao didn't really pose a high base speed unit until the very end, so Chiwu was really appropriate.
Not can't do anything with that proc
Yeah.
there, though. Everyone's willed up.
if you're Les, you're really happy to see that he got that proc there.
Yeah, but not really happy to see the Gianna, the Sierra taking an extra turn.
No 2-turn sleep going to be happening there. Needs to lock down this unit here. Not getting that.
Yeah,
Bomb's
now-
going to be coming out finally.
Now Gianna's going to be a huge problem. But Pater still has cleanse.
Yeah, exactly. Pater still has cleanse there. Nice additional turn coming out of CR. CR's got bomb up next turn. There's the cleanse. There's the proc on Veronica as well.
Irresistible provoke is pretty nice, huh?
It is, it is. So, like, get those things online, all thanks to the silver, is quite nice.
It's making me like the irresistibility more.
2-turn sleep landing on top of the Gianna. Gianna's going to be dropping here. I don't think Kelian Bao's going to be coming back for that, and he knows that. Round 5, it does go to Les.
This is what he's been doing. This is what we know Les is prolific for. You know, he's got the reverse sweeps. He could have it. Now, the only factor here, there is a variable in this game, right? He's operating with a lot of stuns, a lot of crowd control. The Berghild is back on the table.
I think Les completely took the runes off Young Hong and stuck it on Chiwu. And that's what happened. That's why you don't see Young Hong anymore.
Oh.
Interesting.
And the Chiwu is that fast.
Love that idea. Yeah, that explains it. That explains why Yan Hong hasn't made an appearance.
So
Yeah.
there's that Zabala. He knows that was going to be a really fast unit. We see the tricks getting pre-banned out as well. I think now that we know how fast that Chiwu is, I think things go out a little different now.
I mean, he could still pick the Chiwu at the end. So Chiwu is still pretty good.
Oh, he's going this route here. I didn't think he was going to take this route.
Yeah, but right now, Les has Hagang again, but I don't think he wants to run it back.
No, I don't think he wants to run it back. I think the Viva's good, but we outsped the Viva last time with the Berghild.
Yeah, this Viva is on Will, making it a little bit slower, but also 113 base speed.
Yep, there's the Dumon. We don't have any form of reset right now, so these are troublesome units when you don't have reset.
Yeah, interesting to know, this Viva Chell is on Swift Will.
There's the Sonya. I think Sonya's already getting banned out. Oh, interesting. We're finally seeing high volatility, big snipe units here.
Double snipe.
He could slam out these two units, but that means the Ildon will get banned out.
So we're drafting Pontos here, 24 speed lead, but also we have damage now, because every time we've seen the Pontos, we were lacking a little bit of damage, and we've got that taken care of now.
I don't like the Sonya here. I feel like you just ban out the Ildong and you could stabilize from here, but I could be wrong.
Sonya gets banned out.
Oh, wow.
Hagang's going to be getting banned out here. Doesn't want to have to deal with that unit. I think that's the right thing. Let's see what happens. We've got a 33 speed lead for Les, 24 speed lead for Kelian Bao.
Yeah, very good. Kelian Bao's bringing another secret weapon tool of his, Pontos.
Yep, gets the strip.
Resist.
Resisted. Not going to be stunning here.
Oh, this is
Swap
huge.
it. This is a
Yeah.
moment. This is huge. Yeah.
He's going to get the kill. He will get
Skill
the
2
kill.
will
there.
kill, yeah.
Berghild is going to be dropping. The additional turns popping out here, not going to matter too much. The next unit of focus is going to be the Chandra here for Les.
Yeah, it's really nice to see Les using the Viva Chell skill 3, boosting his whole team out, having the whole team move before Kelian Bao finally.
Ooh, Kama's not going to be stripping anything on top of that Chandra.
Yeah, but right now, I don't think Kelian Bao has any gas left to come back from all the heals and sustain that Les has in Viva Chell and Jungle.
Yeah, hold on, trying to do absolutely anything. Gets all the two-turn sleeps there. No reason to use Holy Ground, in my opinion. Kind of hoping that he doesn't use it, just throws down a little bit more damage onto the Dumon. Dumon's exactly what he's doing here. Looking to get a sleep on top of the Chandra. Not going to be happy. Needs a stun. Getting absolutely nothing. Skill 2 is going to go out towards probably the Oldung. I think he wants to keep that alive. Throwing it onto the Pontos instead.
Yeah, right now, Kelian Bao's trying to figure out how to deal as much damage as he can into Lest.
Yep, exactly that. Let's see if we can get some stuns here. Maybe even just stunning this Viva. No,
Yeah,
damage there.
If this Viva is not on Bio, but then if this Viva is on Bio, it would be a very interesting story, right?
It definitely would be. Can't do anything with that. He's not going to do anything for 2 turns. So he was able to lay down the silences where Les couldn't do anything, and now he's got the invincibility where Les can't do anything once again.
I don't know about doing anything. He'll be able to heal up the whole team.
All right, let's see what happens right here. No stun.
Oh,
Does have a
my
skill
God.
too. This is going to be some really good damage. He's able to drop that Dumon right here. So Dumon is going to be dropping. Everybody's looking really low right now. So there's the heal, which is quite fortunate there for Les. Let's see what we can do here.
That proc was huge by the Ildon because the Viva Cho was about to take a turn and heal up the whole team.
Yep, so we do have some skills available. He's looking for
He'll
the
be able to stun
strip
2
here.
units.
Oh no, I went for skill 3 instead.
Yeah, because he wants to stun up 2 units.
Well, he only got 1. No sleep's going to be happening. Big skill 2 is going out onto the Oldong.
Yeah, over here, definitely go for the damage, and you don't need to take the invincibility buff.
Silence is coming out here. He wants to stop this. Not landing on top of the silver, though.
Yeah, he really needs to kill this Yildong before the Yildong gets to heal back up.
No attack bar pushback. Needs to stun it. Does get the stun. Does get the initial turn. He needs to drop that Oldong here. Oldong staying alive at the moment, does get an additional turn, looking for a stun on top of the Jognam right now.
One more turn before the Ildan could heal back up to full HP. Not full.
Oh, there's the additional turn coming from Les. I think he's able to drop the Oldong. Oldong is going to be dropping to this Viva Chill now.
Nice.
Oh,
Staying
man.
alive.
He needed that.
I can't believe it. The reverse sweep.
Not
It's
yet.
happening. We've got a lot of damage coming out of Les. We're lacking a lot of damage. That same situation. Every time we see that bomb toss, we're always saying, not enough damage, not enough damage. And there it is. So reverse sweep potentially happening right now. Les came back here. We are at match point.
I think it was very unfortunate. Berghild outsped Viva Chill, but couldn't strip and stun the Viva Chill. That was the end of Kelian Bao's match.
These players have taken us to a Game 7 with the title on the line. Will Les get the three-peat, or will the first-timer and previous Legend Tournament champ Kelian Bao take it away from him?
Yep.
Final match.
Final match. This
All
is the
right.
last game of the day.
Taking turns pre-banning the fastest unit, and finally we see a pre-ban on the silver.
Yeah, exactly. Finally seen a pre-ban on Silver. Silver
But
really not making his way down there often.
He still has Water Twin Angel or Oliver to pick as well.
Well, the
They're
Water
not
Twin
bad
Angel is coming out
options.
right here. We have Gianna Ciara, something else for Kelian Bao. Do we go down that route? Or is he
Sierra.
gonna change it up? Yeah.
Yeah, Sierra's going to get picked. Sierra, Veronica, tried and true. If your back's against the wall, you just pick like what's you're comfortable with.
Yeah, I mean, he was dominant before. I feel like he just keeps bringing that out here. It's kind of crazy to have those incredible victories over Lest and to not take those teams when you can.
Now Les has the Oliver and has a Julian in his back pocket as well to go pair up with the Water Twin Angel.
Yep, let's see what this is going to be here. So he locks in that Oliver. Oliver looks like he's in for sure. It's a 33 speed lead for Lest's draft. There's the Veligil coming out there. We know what Veligil can do.
Veligil could resist and heal up your whole team with immunity.
Exactly.
And
So
cleanse.
there's the Gianna, there's the Han. Kelian Bao is going to the tried and true. He has already gotten some big victories over Les using a very similar team right here. Let's see what's going to happen because we've got Ethna being drafted by Lest in one other last pick here. We do know when he had brought the Chiwu. We know the Chiwu is built very fast.
But he doesn't need triple speed lead. He could just bring another
Yeah.
high base speed unit.
We'll see what that is. Keep in mind, Zabala, it's not pre-banned. We can bring this back in. Zabala was a problematic unit there for Lest.
Yeah, Pater being a really great pick over here. He almost, but that means he's signaling to ban the Veronica.
Yep. Let's see what it is. But if that's what happens and we get a Veronica ban, we should be getting a Patter ban.
Yes. But then we're gonna see who goes first, right?
Oh,
Because you
there's
have
the
33
Wunsa.
speed lead with Ethna, and you only have a 30 speed lead with Wunsa.
Ooh, Ethna and Wunsa getting the bans out right here. Let's see what happens. 'Cause we
Veronica-
got 24 versus 33.
Yeah, Veronica is going to go first, and then we'll see if it's able to reset. If it's on double shield will, a little Dustin tech, it'll be great. But it's
Let's
not.
see it. Eyes are on Veligil and Patter right now.
Oh,
Patter does
my
not get
God.
a reset here.
There's still game because Gianna has another layer of strip.
Yep, exactly. So let's see what happens. A little bit of damage coming towards the Veronica. Everything's going to go into Veronica right now. That's one of the units that Les doesn't want to have to deal with here.
Great play by Les, not pushing up the Pater. And now Veronica has to choose what to do with that Pater with Gianna.
Yep, throws the bomb down here. Just the skill one's going to be happening here. Pater obviously has cleanse and immunity, can throw up.
You don't want to proc here.
A little bit of
He
damage.
resisted the bomb.
Resisting that bomb is wild.
This is kind of good for Les.
Kind of good. I feel like his reaction wasn't very good for it.
That's the one time you don't want to proc bomb damage when you're about to cleanse.
Yep, there's the strip. He needs to get the provokes here. So if he goes for skill 3, throws up the immunity, he needs to get some sort of provokes out onto this field here. Does get some big provokes. Additional turns coming up, but that's still okay. We have third
That's
skill.
a
He's
dead.
able to drop the Veligil.
Yeah, that's a dead Veligil.
Oh, man.
He goes right into Veligil. He can go right into Patter now, and that is definitely going to be a really rough situation. Deciding to go for the Oliver instead, though.
Yeah, I think Gianna has skill 3 up, so now it's going to be really tough for
Only one stun is happening right now. You needed to see more stuns out there, but everybody's going to get stunned up here. Oliver's going to get an initial turn, has to put it on top of the CR. CR needs the attack bar reduction, get the reset out there, because the bomb is going to be coming out. Skill 2 can go right into the Veronica. He wants to stop this from getting anything up. Up to go for the instead. He gets the additional turn.
When he needed it most.
But right now, I feel like Les still doesn't have enough damage to go against Kelian Bao's volatility.
It's still fragile.
Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Gets the cooldowns there. We have skill 2 available.
I mean,
Only a couple dots.
yeah, at this point.
Ooh, nice initial turn. Bomb and detonate up on the next turn. Oliver's looking a little low right now. There's the initial turn.
Deserve.
The hunt.
Deserve.
Oliver's going to come down. We need the stun. No, he goes for the wild blow, but he's going to survive. No additional turns coming out. We have a defense break coming out. He can drop that Han. Han can drop out here. But I don't know, we'll see what happens.
Got
Gets
the
the
armor
outbreak,
break.
gets that kill as well. It's going to be more dots. Patters the unit to worry
Sierra
about
has
right
bomb
now.
up. Sierra has bomb up.
and detonation. That is more. That's a second bomb.
no.
This is going to be double bomb. He needs to land him.
Double bomb.
That's one bomb.
He doesn't need a double bomb.
He doesn't need the double bomb. You're right. So that's more damage. There's the bomb. There's the detonation. Because Patter can't do this. There's
safety.
no way the
Double bomb
wins.
for
He goes
safety.
for it.
35
championship,
You have
baby.
Kelian Bao.
Kelian
Round 7 victory.
Kelian Bao
Holy.
is your SWC 2024 World Champion.
Wild. Wild.
Breaking the streak, denying West a three-peat. Kelian Bao, first time on the world stage, walks away with a champion title and his name in the Hall of Fame. You hate that Melajewel proc, man. I'm telling you, that thing, it wouldn't have been low enough for Han to kill.
Yeah.
You hate to see
ス
that.
テージセンターへお越しください
Your own bio proc betrays you, man.
But hats off to Les for like navigating through the Exodia comp that
And
Kelian
he
Bao had.
brought it to the point where he
お
couldn't
互いの
reverse
健闘を
swept.
たたえ
That was
握手をお願いいたし
impossible.
ま
That
す
was unseen through this entire day. That's been almost 8 hours. No one has been able to do that, and Les
改
almost
め
did
ま
it.
して大きな拍手をお願いいたします
Congratulations to the champion, Kelian Bao, and well played to Les. Look at them talking up there. Great sportsmanship. They're laughing together. They know this is awesome.
準優勝のレスト選手は一度ご退場をお
That's
願いいたしま
crazy.
す
That's crazy, man. What an awesome showcase here.
Yeah,
These are some great matches.
They were. Oh my God, that was
Watching
unreal.
Les just coming back 3 times, trying for the
それでは
reverse sweep, gets the reverse
改めま
sweep
して
twice, tries for it for a
コリンバ
third
オ選手
time. What a
I shouldn't
journey
have said anything.
for Les.
I shouldn't have said anything, man. I was like, you don't want to proc here. Immediately procs. Takes the bomb damage.
Oh man.
He might have been able to have a little bit of safety from the Han there. Probably wouldn't have died. It would have been immunity. There would have been no death break, but then it was within range regardless.
What a day. What a long day
Yeah.
of this. And this has been incredible. This audience has been absolutely amazing.
いやー本当に疲れま
And
した
well
けど
played for
楽しかった
Kelian Bao
です
for sure. This guy brings his A game everywhere he goes, and he dominates everywhere he goes, whether it be the Legend Tournament or apparently here, the SWC 2024 World Finals. This is the top tier of Summoner's War.
課金です
Thompson, looking back at that last match,
一番悩まれたのはどの場面ですか
what do you think Les should have done differently, if anything? If anything.
I mean, like what you said is really, really unfortunate. Melajewel violent proc and took that extra damage. And at that point, it was like neck to neck, and taking that extra chunk of bomb
どの選
damage
手も
wasn't
本当
that
に強
good.
くて勝てたことは
That was
運が良かったと
not
思い
what you
ま
wanted to
す
see. It was definitely not it.
最後にサマナーズ王で今後どのようなところを目指していきたいですか
Kelian Bao saying how much this means to him, how cool it is to be there, standing at the top of the stage as the #1.
特にこれ以上の目標は
What a journey he's been on, and what a
Yeah.
journey he's taken us through with him. You know, this has been quite an excellent
You
day.
know, especially like the year for him, getting to all the Legend tournaments, leading up to this, really showing himself as like an absolute monster and a force to be reckoned with, all the way up to this point where, you know, a lot of people, just because it felt so new watching Kelian Bao, and this is his first performance up there, very first appearance here in SWC, and that first
Yeah.
appearance is a champion
He
appearance.
made a statement, man. Yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere as far as like the SWC is concerned, right? Like, you know.
Also,
we've
his
seen-
win rate was insane.
His win rate was second only to Les by 2%, right? 76 to Les 78. We've seen him play in the Legend tournaments. We know what a champ this guy is, how strong he is. And he forced everyone here to adapt to him. He put everybody in a position where they were the one responding. Wouldn't let anybody have the tempo. He was the one that set the tone for every single game he participated in.
Some of those people couldn't adapt at all.
Yeah, no, so truly, kudos to Lest for adapting, and he did find a path. He found a way to victory. You know, there were moments of like greatness inside that best of 7, and how cool was it that it was the full 7-star?
Exactly. You know, I knew it was going to go to a Game 7. We've got Lest. The guy kept pushing for it. This is someone who has a history in SWC of playing the most games to get to a championship, and he has I believe it was his first SWC championship that he won. He had to play the most amount of games to get there.
Yeah,
so it's just like him to go
very
to Game 5s, to go to Game 7s now.
Yeah, that was awesome. Man, what a bracket. That's been great. Congratulations, Kelian Bao. Like, his name is going to get carved on that statue probably, you know? It's like he's in the Hall of Fame now for a different reason than he was in there before.
Yep.
Yeah, that was great. And showing us such cool drafts, man. It's very fun to watch him play. You know, all the LV5s that you want to see, he's got them, and he's ready to put them in a pick Dan face. It's awesome. And thank you to everybody at home for watching as well as we went down this journey, because it was a long day. It was probably the longest broadcast so far, almost 8 hours.
By far, dude. This is the longest broadcast. You know it. I mean, when you have 2
We tried our best.
Oh, you guys did great. No,
We
it was awesome.
survived.
It's always a pleasure listening to you guys cast these. You know, I love it. It's so fun being up here and doing these together. We hope everybody at home has had fun too. You know, it's crazy, man. And at the end of the day, Les still has 2 of these under his belt. You gotta say, you know. As cool as it would have been for him to get a 3rd, like 2 is fantastic.
It was nice seeing him bring a Pater out, right?
Yeah.
No one ever knew he had a Pater.
Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't realize, and you know, you called it out early as a really good counter pick against Kelian Bao, and how cool that he was fortunate enough to show it off.
Yeah, it put in a lot of work, this Pater.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. It was either soaking up the bans or it was presenting a really difficult situation for Kelian Bao all the way up to the end. You know, that whole situation, that whole thing of like, oh, if the Velajo didn't proc or whatever, the reason why he would have been safe was because of the Pater.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pater was the reason why he was going to be safe.
Such a close game.
It was a very close game. It was fun to watch it happen. Kelian Bao, I was kind of expecting him to take it just because of how he had been setting the pace for the games. But Les put up a great fight. Really cool to see that happen. You know, as much as maybe his account and like the way he plays was like favored to win, the prediction event didn't necessarily show that. Folks at home, you know, people were voting, and he only had, I think, 3% of the votes. Something like that. It had a fairly low percentage, right?
Well, cause, it was, wasn't it?
It was
Les, True Whale, and then Pooh, I think.
Yeah, and then Pooh, and then Kelian Bao was out. I forget exactly what place
I think he was next.
Yeah, he was after that. But that that drop-off was pretty steep. So,
yes,
yeah, it really
exactly.
shows, you know, if you've watched the tourneys, if you've seen him play, you know how powerful he is.
Yeah, tune into Legend tourneys.
Yeah, tune into the Legend tourney. For real. Because apparently they foreshadowed some stuff. Yeah. And again, thank you to everyone. Thank you to our sponsor, Google Play Games. Again, if you haven't tried it yet, download the game on Google Play and enjoy some login rewards as well as other benefits. Thank you, Google Play Games, for sponsoring SWC and making this happen. And everybody watching, because you know it wouldn't happen without you guys. So we really appreciate everyone at home watching this, and everyone who showed up as well, because there've been a lot of people here who traveled around the world to watch this live with us.
Yeah.
How cool has it been? Like I loved it. Loved meeting the folks. Came up, took photos. You know, it's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yep, Tokyo's been amazing. It was
has
such
been.
a great place for a final. The venue's beautiful. The crowd has been absolutely amazing. Just hearing about everybody who traveled so far to come here all the way in Tokyo to watch Summoners War. And we saw some of the best Summoners War we've seen in a really, really long time. The longest tournament we've had in history.
Yeah, and it feels like the meta, the game, the way that it's played up here on the tournament stage has really evolved, you know, and it's these people at the top that are pushing it forward, right? Like everybody that we've seen here today on the bracket is just pushing this game to its absolute limits, showing us what's possible, right? And we're even seeing fresh combos on the tournament stage. Like we got to see Gurkha pop off today. How
Gurkha,
cool was
couple
that?
times.
Chandra.
Where was that on the bingo card? I never would have expected Gurkha popping off at the World Finals. That's so awesome.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what's next for these players. You know, there's always the next year. There's off-season tournaments as well. So if you enjoy watching these players do what they do best, make sure that you're tuned in to the esports channel as well as the Summoners War app page, because that's where you'll get to see more of this high-level tournament play.
Also, hats
Very
off
cool.
to all the European players that made it that far.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I think Ismu and Neff had a great showcase in this World Finals.
They did, and
yeah.
I think they made history with that too, in the sense that I think that was the first time we'd seen 2 EU competitors at the semifinals, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome to see. They got real far, surprised a lot of people too.
They
We've
both
never-
played really well, but I want to say this to you, Evan, and Stoic. You guys were right. Kelian Bao did win.
Yeah, thank you.
I was-
I would love for Les to have another crack at it, you know, but he's got a lot of reason now to come back next year and get that third. There's a great
Absolutely.
narrative, to be honest, and it's kind of poetic and cool that like someone new to the tournament stage is the one that walks away with the title. You know, we love seeing the fresh blood, right? You know, and Kelian Bao is fresh in a sense. You know, we've talked about how he plays at the tourneys that come at the end of a season of RTA, a ranked season, right? But like this is his first time in SWC and he got a title.
Yeah, interesting to note that Lest had Young Hong and also Julian that he opted for not using this
Yeah.
whole, most of the tournament. I think this means that Comtess doesn't need to nerf Julian, you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the lesson we learned today?
Yeah. I do think you were right, though, going into that final. I think that set that was on Yeonhong got moved over to the Chiwoo. I think you are correct. That's why we stopped seeing it. So.
Yeah, these are long breaks, man. Anything could happen. 20 minutes.
I mean, that's why he was pre-banning the Young Hong against Ismu.
Yeah.
Yep, makes sense. Definitely does.
Yeah, I love that theory. I think that works out quite well, right? Because that Chiwoo, like, made an appearance, it raised the bar, and then vanished, right?
Yeah, I know.
Just-
You were like,
he
whoa,
was a
hold on,
hero.
why is this thing so
Won
fast?
him one game, and
and
that's all
then
he
you never
needs to
saw him
do.
again, right? Like, that's so funny. Comes
But
in, raised the bar.
It was really impressive how that Chiwoo was able to outspeed both the Veronica and the Gianna, so you know it was on some good runes. And
Oh, yeah.
there's a reason why he wasn't picking Young Hong, because the Young Hong runes was on someone
大
else.
変長らくお待たせいたしました。
I believe we're getting into the award ceremony
Here we
now.
go, the award ceremony.
キム・ジンヨンさんです。
We'll leave it to them. Let Kelian Bao accept the trophy from us here at the table in the EN cast. We want to say thank you to everybody. Have a good night. Thank you so much for watching the SWC 2024 World Finals.
Thank you, everybody.
続きましてカムツスグループ会長ジェームズ・ソンさんです。ジェームズ・ソン会長にご挨拶をいただきます。ソン会長、お願いいたします。
Greetings, I'm Byung-jun Song, Chairman of Come To Us. A warm welcome to all the Summoners fans around the world.
皆さんこんばんは。私はカムトゥスの会長ソン・ビョンジュンです。世界中のサマナーズウォーファンの皆さん、ここより歓迎いたします。
東京にお集まりくださった召喚師の皆さん、こんばんは。本日は SWC2024 決勝を共に盛り上げてくださり本当にありがとうございました。This year is meaningful as it marks the 10th anniversary of Summoners War. Thank you for loving Summoners War for a long time, more than 10 years, and supporting SWC every year. We'll continue to work hard to bring even more excitement to both Summoners War and SWC.
今年はサマナーズウォー10周年という意義のある年です。長年にわたりサマナーズウォーを愛してくださり、応援してくださり、本当にありがとうございます。今後もサマナーズウォーと SWC の両方をさらに盛り上げるために、これからも努力してまいります。
Lastly, a big thank you to everyone who participated in this year's SWC, and congratulations to Kelian Bao for becoming the champion of SWC 2024. ありがとうございました。감사합니다。
最後、
ソン会長ありがとうございました。これより表彰式に移ります。まずは3位になりましたネフ選手と泉選手。 カブスジャパン代表キム・ジンヨンさんからメダルと賞金ボードが贈られます。続いて出雲選手お願いいたします。同じくキム・ジンヨンさんからメダルと賞金ボードが贈られます。続きまして準優勝はレスト選手。惜しくも決勝では敗れてしまいましたが白熱した戦いでした。カムスグループ会長ジェームズ・ソンさんからメダルと賞金ボードが贈られます。そして優勝はコリン・バオ選手。そうそうたるメンバーの中勝ち上がり見事掴み取りました。サバナの頂点に立ちました。ジェームズ・ソンさんからメダルと賞金ボードが贈られます。そして優勝トロフィーの授与です。孫会長よろしくお願いします。それでは授与お願いいたします。これより写真撮影に移ります。それでは選手4名はステージの中央へお集まりください。孫会長とキム代表は選手を挟む形でお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。それでは孫会長とキム代表はここでご講談となります。続いて3位の選手、準優勝の選手のご講談です。最後に改めてチャンピオンに輝いたコリン・バオ選手にトロフィーを掲げていただきましょう。最上段へご移動お願いいたします。改めてこの激動を制し SWC2024 ワールド決勝のチャンピオンに輝いたのはコリン・バオ選手です。おめでとうございます。本当に素晴らしい大会でした。そしてここで3個目のクーポンです。会場からも「おー」という声が聞こえますが、 かなり豪華なクーポンです。ぜひともゲットしてみてください。ご覧のアイテムを入手することができます。改めましてサマナーズウォー10周年を超えてこのような大きな大会が開催されることは、このゲームの力と皆様が真剣に楽しんでいる証だと思います。今大会もさまざまな名場面が生まれました。サマナーズウォーはプレイヤーの皆さんがオリジナルの組み合わせを作り、戦略は無限大です。これから先も新たな名場面が多々起こることでしょう。本日は会場にお越しいただいてありがとうございました。これからも皆さんと共にサマナーズウォーを盛り上げていきましょう。